Do ChatGPT or not ChatGPT? That is the question. For those of you that are new to my channel, I'm Dr. Mina Blazy, and I know that ChatGPT is controversial. Whether you're a teacher, a principal, a parent, or a student, you are hearing everything from students will cheat or teachers will use it and they will stop thinking for themselves. Well, I'm here to tell you that you're both right. And the truth is that I love ChatGPT, but there are some things that you should know about ChatGPT. So let's have a conversation. Before we jump into the video, make sure you subscribe and comment. I'm curious what your thoughts are around ChatGPT. Story time. Many of you know that I am an educator by trade, science teacher, and I am a former principal. I still work in the educational arena in a small school district in Southern California, but I want to talk about ChatGPT. Just have a quick conversation. Last year, at the end of November, December, ChatGPT, Chat Generative Pre-trained Transformer, seemed to just hit the world by storm. Most of us kind of didn't know that this type of artificial intelligence was available. There were some people that were using it. And then all of a sudden, we got access to it. You could ask ChatGPT a question and it would answer the question. To me, that was like Google. But then you could push ChatGPT, and I was really surprised that it could write lesson plans. It could organize your day. It even told me how, well, Disneyland, the Galaxy's Edge part of Disneyland, for those of you that are fans of Disneyland, you know that Star Wars area. It told me how it got its name and the three books, the trilogy that talk about Galaxy's Edge, because Disneyland didn't come from one of the typical movies that you watch. ChatGPT really is this wonderful tool that I think many people are afraid of. Now, I'm going to say that there's some ethics behind it. I'm going to even say that, yes, you should be leery and skeptical. You also should learn about it. I personally believe that as an educator, as a leader in a school district, if you don't learn or you stop learning and think that's not for us, you'll get left behind. The children, the K-12 system children, the middle school and high schoolers, don't think for a minute that some of them don't know how to use ChatGPT. It's probably writing their papers for them. Yale, Harvard, UCLA, Berkeley, some of these great institutions, and not all professors, but some professors are saying that they're allowing their students to use ChatGPT so that they can use it to enhance their learning. Remember in 1995, those of you that were born in the 1900s or remember the 1995 Google and search engines came about, and we all were like, no way. No way, students are going to cheat. They're not going to listen to us. They're going to copy, cut, and paste. And then they have these hyperlinks in their paper, and you're like, oh my gosh, this is so much plagiarism. Well, yeah, but did we teach the students how to use it? Probably not as well as we should have. We decided we were afraid of it. We weren't going to teach them. We were going to not allow kids to get online. Well, they were going to do it anyway, because most children then, or even children now that are born, they're not just natives to the internet. They are learning with the internet. So, and if we weren't born with the internet, and yes, it was around, but we didn't have access to it, we're going to stop their progression of learning. And if you are an educator, a parent, or a student, and you're like, no way, we're going to put it over there, that's fine, but it's going to happen anyway. So if we learn about ChatGPT, artificial intelligence, and we are learning what we can do with it, and then teaching children the ethics behind ChatGPT, just like if they're on social media, that if you go down the negative path, the algorithm is going to give you more negative. So we teach children that what you put out, you will get back. What goes around comes around. Newton's laws of motion. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. apply that to social media. So if you put something negative into ChatGPT, now the truth is that it's going to say, I'm an artificial intelligence and I'm not programmed to do that. Some people have learned that they can get around that. We'll call that jailbreaking the system. But if we don't teach children, the artificial intelligence will get to a point where it's going to do what it wants to do, and we're going to have people in the world that are going to use it for bad things. We already have people that do that in other arenas, and that's unfortunate. But we as parents, we as teachers, we as principals have an obligation to teach people, our young, how to use the artificial intelligence so it's appropriate. So come back to my channel, comment, like this video, and tell me what you are thinking. Like, I challenge you to learn about ChatGPT so that you can enhance your classroom, so they can help you. Maybe you need a tutor for your children. Maybe you need some support. You're like, there's no way I can help my child with calculus. Yes, it can help you do that. So thank you so much for watching. Come back often, and I look forward to hearing from you and your comments.